All right, GL Ahsoka. We have had this broad pending to be in the game for like 4 months now. And she is finally mother effing here. Now, technically, I'm a little bit late on getting this done. As you see, it says 6 days ago, so oops. In all fairness, this happened on a Friday. I don't ever make videos on Fridays. And then I had my daughter over the weekend. I don't usually make videos when I have her. And then Monday, I was sick. And then Tuesday, I didn't realize this was here. And so here we are Wednesday. And so I'm a little bit late. So, oops. But, as they say, better late than never, even though Ahsoka's already in the game and some players have her at Relic 9 and all this, but what are you going to do? So anyways, I already made the developer's insights. It was pretty long and boring, but if you didn't check it out, maybe just go take a look at it anyways. If not, that's cool, I get it. And yeah, let's just get into this. This is the kit reveal. Alright, so first off, we have the basic is Aegis Charge, I guess. I hate how they don't have any animations. They didn't have the thumbnail thing in the top. They don't have animations. Like, what the heck, CG? What's going on with you? But sure, Aegis Charge, is that how you say that? I don't know. Final text. Deal physical damage to the target enemy twice, and then dispel all buffs on them. Gain 5% bonus protection, which is stacking until the end of the encounter. If Ahsoka has perfect defense, increase its duration by 1. Okay, so is perfect defense... Who do you get that from? Is that something she can give herself? Is that one of the characters that have already been released? I don't know. I don't remember these kit reveals. But okay, increase the duration by 1. Oh, there was a little bit extra too. It says the weakest other light side ally recovers 10% health and protection. You know, that's kind of funny because in the developer's insights portion, they actually suggested what order, CJ suggested what order you should put the Zetas on her, and they put her basic last. I mean, this sounds decent enough. Like I was trying to make the case for in the developer's insights. The basic is a move that you constantly have. There's no cooldowns or anything. Why would you put the Zeta on that one last? And look, the weakest other light side ally recovers 10% health and protection. Like, that sounds good. I'm sure that's probably part of the Zeta too. So, like, why would you not want to do that? That's dumb. Anyways, special one. Of course, no video, so that's cool. How do you release a GL that you took 4 months to make and you don't have any animations, you don't have a proper thumbnail? Like, are you serious right now? What a terrible rollout of this. Anyways, Shatter Strike has a cooldown of 4 and we have no idea what it does because we can't see it. Final text. Deal physical damage and inflict target enemy with 2 stacks of off balance until they are damaged by an attack, which can't be copied, dispelled, or resisted, and armor shred until the end of the battle. Light side allies recover 5% health and protection, which is doubled for Spectre allies, which at the end of the day, you should only probably be using Spectre allies with her anyways, because that would be Ezra, the Padawan Sabine, Hera, and Huang. So, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't use those with her. It only makes sense. Which means they should be able to recover 10% health and protection. Still kind of low when you think about it, though. It's bragging like, oh, doubled. Oh, 10%. Oh my god, don't be too generous. Off balance. There's another move. I don't really know what it does either. Jeez, so perfect defense, off balance. I don't know what these are. Anyways, special 2. Defiant Resolve. Cooldown of 4 as well. Final text. Ahsoka dispels all the buffs on herself and taunts for 2 turns. She is a tank, so that's fitting. Then you dispel resilient defense from all allies. For each stack of resilient defense dispelled, Ahsoka gains 10% defense and mastery, stacking, until the end of the battle. So you're telling me she could have like a serious... There's no limit? This has 2 questions with it. First off, it says for each stack of resilient defense. So to start, does resilient defense stack to begin with? Because that means if you're doing it from all allies... What if some allies had like 3 stacks, 4 stacks? I don't know how easy it is to get this buff and how much it can stack, but you're talking about a lot that she could stack up. I mean, 10% defense, you could gain... Well, I guess it's percent. It's not straight up 10. I forgot about that. But still, could come quite a bit. Anyways, if Ahsoka had defense up and tenacity up, she dispels them and gains perfect defense for 2 turns. If she already has perfect defense, increases duration by 2. So the other one, her basic does it by 1, this one does it by 2. That'd be funny if it's like, if she already has it, instead she just spells it and gains defense up and tenacity up. It's like, oh, that's weird. Another portion of this move is target other ally gains 25% turn meter, and if they are a Spectre, which they should be, they also gain Mirai's Wisdom if they didn't already have it until the end of the battle, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. I don't know who or what Mirai is. Dang it. Mirai's Wisdom. You gain plus 15 speed, you take 10% less damage, you take reduced damage from percent health damage effects, and you're immune to turn meter reduction. So basically, you're a demi GL at that point? Until the end of battle they get to keep this? Huh. Because GLs get reduced damage from percent health, and I think they're also immune to turn meter reduction. Alright, unique one. Daughter of Mortis. Final text. At the start of battle, Ahsoka gains Mirai's Wisdom until the end of the battle, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. Ahsoka has a 100% counter chance and is immune to damage immunity. 100% counter chance. So that kind of sounds like Dooku, right? He's got a 100% counter chance. And then immune to damage immunity. So what does that mean? She can't get damage immunity? That's weird. But I think this was addressed in the developer's insights. In the FAQ section, somebody asked, why is she immune to damage immunity? And they said something like, if she was able to get damage immunity, then you could end up with like super long battles because she just wouldn't be dying. So that's why they did that. From what I also hear, now that she's in the game, she is a pretty sturdy tank. I guess she sucks on offense, but she's super solid on defense, so... Anyways, while Ahsoka has perfect defense, she recovers 15% health and protection whenever she attacks out of turn. At the start of each encounter, Ahsoka taunts for 2 turns. At the start of each of her turns, Ahsoka has offense equal to 35% of her defense until the start of her next turn. So, well, she's a tank. I was going to say, so what, you want her to have high defense? I guess that would work. High defense, high health, high protection. She is a tank. And then at least 35%. It's not a lot. I mean, say she had 100 defense. That's only 35 offense added, but whatever, I guess. Whenever she uses a special ability, she gains 6% ultimate charge. What? Man, I feel like her specials must take forever to charge up then. Both of her specials has a cooldown of 4. So you do both of them, that's 12, and then you gotta wait 4 more turns? Ugh. There's got to be a way to manipulate that then to drop the cooldowns or something, because otherwise that's ridiculous. If all allies respect her at the start of the battle, whenever an ally is dazed, they dispel it and gain 15 speed, stacking until the end of the battle. They always put these in kit reveals, like random things. Oh, dazed. Oh, this thing. Oh, that. Like, what even is dazed? Who puts dazed on enemies? Like, how? I don't even feel like it's common. It's not like stun. Stun is common. Like, what the F is dazed? Is that even doing anything? I mean, is that actually being dealt out? Like, cool, so I'm never going to gain 15 speed because nobody's doing dazed. Anyways, unique to Galactic Legend. So we basically know what this is. It's the same for every GL. It's how they take reduced damage from health and damage. I mean, percent health damage moves and massive damage like Annihilate. They take massive damage from destroy effects, which I don't know what a destroy effect is. Excluded raid bosses, and they're immune to stun. You know, that line, they're immune to stun, I don't think that's actually super accurate. Because SLKR can stun Rey. So, and they should both have this in their kit. They're both GLs. Unless it's only other characters, but a GL versus GL works? I don't know. What is a destroy effect? They take massive damage from destroy effects. What is that? What is a destroy effect? Oh, that must be like, in a... No, it says excludes raid bosses. I was gonna say, that must be like a raid, like in the pit raid when the ranker can kill you, but it says excludes it. So what the F? I don't know. Okay, they take massive damage from some weird thing. This unit has plus 10% max health and max protection per relic amplifier level, and damage they receive is decreased by 30%. And that's just a flat rate, right? It doesn't go with the relic amplifier level. And it can't, because relic 9 would be taking 270% reduction in damage, which means you'd be healing every time. Alright, the leader ability. Kind of the move that should matter the most in a GL, because it really should lift a team as a whole. So this is Commander of the Wayward. Final text. Spectre allies have plus 30% defense, mastery, and offense. Right out the gate, that sounds boring. What else does it do, though? At the start of the battle, all other non-summoned Spectre allies that didn't already have it gain exile until the end of the battle, which can't be copied or dispelled, and they gain the granted ability Reunite. First off, is there any summonable Spectres yet? I don't think there is, so that's kind of a senseless line at this point. I mean, they might add a character that can do that, so it won't be senseless, but for now, kind of seems dumb. Anyways, if there is an ally Ezra Bridger exile, he gains 25 stacks of per guild migration. If there is not an ally Ezra Bridger exile, Spectre allies gain 100% max health and max protection. So, in the fact, there was a question, why does the team get a boost to their health and protection if Ezra's not around? And I guess it's because Ezra already has something in his kit that boosts up the team. And so the idea, or the logic, whatever you want to say, is that if they both had something like that, if both Ahsoka and Ezra had an ability that they could lift up their team with health and stuff, then it would just get crazy. Like, the team would have a ridiculous amount of health, and you'd never be able to beat them, basically. They'd just be way too OP. So that's why they did it this way. If Ezra's not on the team, Ahsoka will make up the difference. If he is on the team, then Ahsoka doesn't worry about it. Whenever an ally with Morai's Wisdom uses a special ability, Ahsoka gains 6% ultimate charge. Okay, that makes that a little bit better, because before I was saying how that would take forever when she uses specials. But that would help, at least if you're using a special ability. Well, if an ally is using it and they have that wisdom on them. I don't know how easy it is to get that, but as long as, somebody has it and they use a special, then that helps. Anyways, whenever an ally uses Reunite, Ahsoka gains 30% ultimate charge. Okay, that's good too. Whenever Huang gains any version of History of the Galaxy, Ahsoka gains 30% ultimate charge. Okay, so that's all good. That makes her ability be able to charge up a lot better. I mean, right there, that's 60% with those two, and then, those other three, that's 18, so that's 78% charge that we just read. That could be one turn. So that actually means her ultimate could charge up quickly. Whenever a Spectre ally has a buff dispelled on them, they gain 10% turn meter and 5% mastery stacking until the end of the battle. Okay, it's pretty good. I mean, it's bad that you're taking the buff away, but at the same time, they're getting some benefits from it. I mean, 10% turn meter is stupid, but 5% mastery is okay. Whenever an enemy gains protection up, Spectre allies gain 15% offense, stacking until the end of the battle. Whenever an enemy with less than 100% turn meter gains bonus turn meter, they take true damage, which can't be evaded. This damage can't defeat enemies. Yeah, that's usually how it goes with true damage. Whenever an enemy with less than 100% turn meter gains bonus... Oh, okay. Wow, so that's basically everybody. It's hardly ever that you're at full turn meter and then you gain more. Huh. They take true damage, though. How much true damage? Like, what is the true damage that they're taking? Is it true damage equal to, like, the number of the percent turn meter that they had? So say they're at 25 turn meter. Does that mean they take 25 damage? I mean, that's nothing. Like, I don't know. 25% of their health, then? I don't know. Anyways, Reunite. Remove exile from this character and another targeted ally. Gain 25% mastery until the end of the battle and take a bonus turn. This ability is on a shared cooldown between allies who have Reunite and is immune to cooldown manipulation. This ability is on a shared cooldown. That's weird. To remove exile from this character. Oh, Ahsoka and a targeted ally. And then take a bonus turn. Does that mean the targeted ally takes a bonus turn as well? Immune to cooldown manipulation. Well, I guess that's good. What was this, though? The leader ability? So, like, there is no cooldown. Right? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Ultimate 1. So, her kit is weird because she has 2 ultimates, but I don't think she actually has 2 ultimates per se. It's just like SLKR, how he has 3 tiers to his ultimate. I think that's kind of what this is, but her tiers are vastly different, though. It's not like SLKR, it's the same thing. It's just the time that it lasts is what varies. Hers is actually different. So, Ultimate 1, Worlds Apart. Final text, requires 100% ultimate charge to activate. Ultimate charge. Ahsoka Tano gains 30% ultimate charge whenever an ally uses Reunite, 30% ultimate charge whenever Huang gains any version of History of the Galaxy, 6% ultimate charge whenever she uses a special ability, and 6% ultimate charge whenever an ally with Morai's Wisdom uses a special ability. Reset the cooldown of all allies, and set the cooldown of all enemies to their max, which can't be resisted. Oh, that's kind of cool. So your cooldowns are perfect, and the enemy, their cooldowns suck. Spectre allies recover 50% health and protection. Then remove exile from a random ally, and a random Spectre ally who didn't already have it gains Morai's Wisdom until the end of the battle, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. Ezra Bridger exile gains 10 stacks of Purgil Migration. Oh, so when she goes ultimate, the first ultimate, they gain 50% health and protection. Alright. What if everybody has Morai's Wisdom? Is that possible? Because if they do, then what happens? Just nothing happens? Target enemy is exiled for 2 turns, which can't be copied, dispelled, or resisted. This ability transforms into Relentless Redoubt, which then is ultimate number 2. So I guess if you recharge it, then it becomes Relentless Redoubt, and it says requires 50% ultimate charge to activate. What was this one? Oh, this was 100. Okay, so you gotta get it all the way, and then the next time, it's only 50. Ultimate charge, same situation. Then, when you use this ultimate, it says the other strongest Spectre ally gains Deflective Ward, which can't be covered, dispelled, or prevented until the end of the encounter. Whenever an ally with Deflective Ward takes damage from an enemy, Deflective Ward expires, and the enemy who damaged them is inflicted with 2 stacks of off balance for 1 turn, which can't be resisted. And, if they weren't stealthed, Deflective Target. Whenever Ahsoka uses an ability during her turn, Deflective Target is removed from the target enemy, and Ahsoka takes a bonus turn. If the target did not have Deflective Target, it is removed from all remaining enemies. Ahsoka can ignore taunt effects when targeting enemies with Deflective Target. Whenever Ahsoka is damaged by an enemy, at the end of that turn, she dispels Deflective Ward from a random ally. What is this all about? Is this what happens the second time around that she goes ultimate? I guess so, because it said it only needs to be 50% charged. So that means from there, these are the extra things that would happen. So at 50% charge, she recovers 25% health and protection, and all light side allies gain 10% mastery until the end of the battle. If you make it to 75% ultimate charge, then she recovers an additional 25% health and protection, which I guess is in addition to the 50% tier, so that means it would be 100%. And all light side allies gain an additional 20% mastery until the end of battle, so that would be 30%. The strongest and weakest other Spectre ally who didn't already have it gained Deflective Ward, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented until the end of the encounter. Also, you inflict an ability block on target enemy for 1 turn, which can't be evaded or resisted. And if you bring it all the way to 100% ultimate charge, which why wouldn't you? That makes the most sense. Ahsoka recovers an additional 50% health and protection, so I'm assuming that's at 100% now. And light side allies gain an additional 30% mastery until the end of the battle. Or 60% total. And all other Spectre allies who didn't already have it gain Deflective Ward, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented until the end of the encounter. Then you go and inflict an ability block on the target enemy for 1 turn, which also can't be evaded or resisted. So 75% and 100% tiers do ability block, but not 50%. Now we keep hearing about this. Deflective Ward. Deflective Ward, damage received is reduced to 1. Oh, that's pretty cool. So, like, you're not taking damage, really. And then Deflective Target. Ahsoka can ignore taunt effects to target this character. And takes a bonus turn after using an ability while targeting this unit. Dispels if this character stealths. Oh, that sucks. Deflective target, though, so only Ahsoka can jump off and target whoever she wants as long as they have deflective target. Deflective ward, that's a buff on you, right? She dispels deflective ward from a random ally. Yeah, deflective ward is good. Why would you want to dispel it? You want to keep that. Only taking 1 damage? Now it says, new effects. This is just kind of listing them out, I guess. So, Morai's Wisdom. You gain plus 15 speed. You take 10% less damage. And you take reduced damage from percent health damage effects. You're also immune to turn meter reduction. Not bad. Deflective Ward. We already know this. Damage is reduced to 1. And Deflective Target. Ahsoka can target whoever she wants, even if they're taunting. Or if somebody else is taunting, and she takes a bonus turn after using an ability when targeting this unit. But if the character goes under stealth, it gets rid of this. So it's almost like the spy in Stratego, you know? It can kill a 10, but if a 2 lands on it, it dies. I'd bring this to the top so you can look at the picture, but there is no picture, so that's cool. Anyways, there it was. The GL Ahsoka Tano kit reveal. I don't really know what to think. I was trying to break this thing down as I was reading it and interpret it into my own way so I would understand what I'm looking at. It sounds like she's pretty good at doing things for her team and giving them buffs and stuff, but overall her kit was just kind of, I don't know, average sounding. Like I said, people that have her, like people in my guild even, have said that she's pretty, not mid, but her offense sucks and she's just a pretty solid tank. So I don't know. Maybe her kit does suck. I don't know. Anyways, there it is. GL Ahsoka kit reveal. Like I said in the beginning, I already made the developer's insights. It's kind of boring, but hey, if you haven't seen it, check it out anyways. It's something to listen to. And yeah, until next time, I said see ya.